Open this up. Hello guys, this is DK Fam TV.
Mikey, you know,
we're back with another video. Today we are playing.
today we are not playing.
Today we are raking. Okay. Today we are raking the yard and getting these sticks off of the ground. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the notification so you don't miss another video.
Micah did the introduction there. We're up early this morning, get my bed all made up, change out my sheets, because I'm going to start doing a little laundry. That's my weekly thing. But we're also going to work out in the yard today. Derek's on his way home from work right now, and the kids are still sleeping, but as soon as I'm done getting this bed all made up, we're going to head outside. I'm going to wake the kids up. We're going to head outside and get some work done. I think it's a great way for the youngins to start their Saturday morning. We're starting in the front yard, picking up some limbs that fell from that huge oak tree. I've got this big oak tree, as you can see, right in the front yard over the driveway. And the reason the driveway is two different colors is because we didn't have that parking pad there when we first bought the house. We actually placed that there a few months back in the summer so that we can have some extra parking, because both the girls are still home and they have their cars, and then we just didn't want the cars parked on the grass. So you see Micah and Derek and myself and McKenna were out here, and we're picking up some of the bigger limbs so that I don't have to blow some of the bigger limbs with my backpack blower. McKenna has the rake. Now I've explained to McKenna several times, you can't rake the asphalt or the driveway, but you know what, who cares? She's working and she's enjoying herself this Saturday morning. Elise is actually headed off to work this Saturday morning. I think she'll get off about 6 o'clock this afternoon. We've now headed to the backyard, picking up some more limbs. We've got some pine trees back there, so anytime there's any amount of wind, these pine trees cover the backyard with pine straw and pine cones and limbs, and I don't want Derek to run over those limbs with his mower. So we're going to go ahead and get these limbs up. And the kids are out here enjoying this cool weather too, and so am I. I can't believe I'm actually enjoying this cooler weather, but it's been a really hot summer and I'm excited for the fall. Never thought I would ever hear myself say this, but I am excited for some cooler weather right now. Yeah, I've got a burn pile that I started back there about a year ago, whenever or so. It was there when I moved here, and I just kind of continued using it for that. And so whatever I do is, whenever we have some wind and some storm, we have to go out and pick up limbs and moss and pine straw and everything. I pile it up on that pile back there, and I set it afire. And now that the fall is coming in, this is a great time to go ahead and get it nice and high, and then we can do a bonfire in the backyard, the kids and I, and enjoy ourselves, and maybe even make some s'mores. I don't like them, but the kids like them. Now that we've got all the bigger limbs picked up, I'm going to get my backpack blower going, and I'm going to blow this driveway off real good and blow the rocks out as well, and get those leaves blown up against that oak tree there that you see in the front yard. And there I go, getting those leaves out of the rocks from where last time we did the yard. We trimmed up that tree, or Derek limbed that tree up really good right there. And we got Well, I wasn't helping him because I had been having some allergy issues with working out in the yard. But anyway, we left those leaves down in the rocks that we put there, and I had to get those leaves up out of the rocks. And so now I'm just gonna blow off this concrete we've got here for a parking pad in our driveway and get that nice and clean. And we're kind of contemplating whether or not we want to pressure wash the driveway. I don't think that'll get done this weekend simply because Derek's ready to get some rest so that he can wake up and watch a little football. Derek's going ahead and he's weed eating all the close areas to the house. Because one thing I hate is to have a nicely mowed yard, but then against the house the grass is still tall. So he's getting all the tight areas with the weed eater that we can't get to with the big mower or the push mower. Now that we've got all the limbs up, the backpack blowing done, and the weed eating done, we're getting the mower out of the garage, and Derek took the gas can with him before he went to work the other night so that he can get some gas in it this morning before he came home, because the mower needed gas in it. So we got the mower out, we're going to gas it up, and then we're going to get started on getting this grass cut before it starts to drizzle or rain or anything, because I feel a few raindrops, but I think it's just the clouds passing over. I don't think it's actually going to rain. We're all done with the front yard. We've got it all cut nice and level. We cut it at about a 3.5 or I think a 4 is what we had the blade set on the mower. But we're pretty much done with the front of the house, and we're done down this right side of the house there. And then there's a little trail on the other side of those bushes there. And I'm going to go through there a little bit, but pretty much weed eat it through there for the most part. But I'm going to take the push mower down through there because it's just easier, because the limbs, the way they hang sitting on the mower trying to go through there on the ride mower, will those limbs will slap you right in the face. So it's just a little easier for me to just go through this little trail with my push mower and knock down anything. And the reason I like to do that is because I like to try to mulch up some of those leaves that you see on the sides there, and also if there are any snakes coming out of that little holding area there that the county has there, I can scare them. Maybe the noise will scare them back that way and not towards the house, because one thing that I am terribly frightened of is are snakes. So you'll see me push my mower down through there in a little bit just to kind of mulch up some of those leaves and knock down some of those weeds there. And that's also an area that I like to get trimmed up at some point, just limb all those trees up so that we can see through there a little better. We're all done with the front yard. Like I said, now we're starting on this backyard. And what I'm doing actually right now is I'm pulling some weeds from some potted palms that I have. And I don't think they're sable palms, but I'm gonna, for the sake of not knowing exactly what type of palms they are, I'm gonna call them sable palms. But I'm pulling the weeds out of them. When we bought this home, the previous owner had these palms potted and she had them on the front. I put them on the back. We're gonna get a pool put back here sooner than later, and I can unpot those palms and put them over our pool and have a really nice South Florida look in the backyard. But we have been having True Green come out and treat our yard, because that spot right over there where you see Derek mowing, it was completely dead. It was very bare. It was brown and it was just ugly. It was so bad that whenever the spring started coming in and I came out to enjoy the yard, I cried, because that spot right there, that spot, it was dead. I cannot believe how green it is right now. Like, there was nothing to mow right there. And Derek's just mulching up that grass and spitting it out so that, it can fertilize the rest of the grass and fill in some areas that we still need to have filled in. But I'm really happy with the results that True Green has given us here, especially on our backyard, because this was so ugly right here. This spot right here. Look how green and luscious it is. I'm happy with it. I'm so happy we had True Green come out and treat the yard, because that looks so much better. And now we actually have grass to mow on that side, whereas, like I said before, it was just flat and dead and brown and white. And I'm wondering how is it going to stand up through the winter months too. But now the backyard is all done. This pine tree right here, it got beat up when Hurricane Michael came through, and it's never been the same. But now the backyard is all done. We cut it at about a level, I think Derek's cutting it at about a 4. But yeah, here you are, finished product. And I'm getting ready to put that push mower back into the shed, and he's gonna drive his mower back to the front yard. We're all done with the yard.
After our day of yard work, Derek went ahead and got his sleep on for just a very short amount of time. And we picked up some wings. What kind of wings you got, babe? What kind of wings you got? We didn't do any grilling
garlic
today.
Parmesan.
We got honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and lemon pepper on steak. And got the kids a couple pizzas. And we are tuned in to watch Jigam. I think it's the pregame show right now. Yeah, the Hurricanes versus Louisville.
Gotta have my head mouth, you said.
Louisville.
Lamar, what are you doing here?
And we're hoping for the W tonight.
No, we're gonna get the W.
Again, it's a tight end going off in the air like
Hey, we stopping this time.
And surely
I think I'm gonna get it. I'm
to see if
score one more time before I get it.
he's able to extend and see how close he came to getting that ball into the end
It's
zone.
gonna be a mismatch. Then they thought we gonna run the whole time, so they didn't prepare for the
He was in
run.
touch of excellent
That was the problem.
patience. He kind of worked his way through the line.
Yeah,
You're right.
they
3
prepared for mine to run.
formation. And one of the things when you go is new system of
We got a good game. Yeah, buddy.
from Memphis, where he's with Sonny Dykes, one of the air raid offenses, and it's all about tempo, right?
All about tempo. It's the goddamn block, dude. Come on, man.
Like I said, it was a keeping student for the Kings last year. You give up 51 sacks. That's one of the
Halftime. All right, watch Tutu. He coming close. Watch it. He was trying to get the ball to him.
seconds to work with. And Cunningham puts it across.
They better be glad. You see that? They better be glad. Hey, they better be glad it's halftime, boy.
Sports' biggest star, Lawrence, is the
One thing
leader
they
of
do
that
about
group.
this shit is they hugging that ball.
Oh yeah, what's going to be tested at the ACC? I don't have their
Back shots,
newspaper
they had
memorized.
oral.
Do you have that off the top of your head? Go to Notre Dame. Okay. I do know. It's always going to be a tough game, right? You don't know what it really means to the typical challenges. You have to Virginia Tech. Yeah. I remember looking at their last 3 games, 3 or 4 games. A couple of them away from home could be a challenge.
He done made it. There you go.
Miami has a fourth second by, then they go to Clemson October the 10th.
And they should have it 60 yards over there.
All right, King, don't get hurt.
40.
Emergency, a feature, tiny device, blah 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 blah, that measures your blood oxygen level. No.
He's played a lot of football, decided to redshirt last year after the 4th game. Just wasn't getting the chance to play the position that he wanted. They had some great players there at that spot with Pinckney and Quarterman.
And they did talk about
last year. He became the guy this year. He's playing quick tonight. They blitzed him, and now he's going to get the turnover chain. If you'll accept it, we've seen some of the guys tonight not accept some of the jewelry, right? When they come off to the sidelines, Cam Harris did, he didn't want it.
It'll be a disappointing last play for Cunningham. He did show you the heart. They battled hard as an offense. They were playing from behind the whole night. The defense obviously couldn't stop Miami, but he will finish with his second turn of the time.
There you go. So he gets the ball away from him. Didn't keep the ball close to his body with 2 hands on it. Instead, he's trying to run for his life. Gets the ball well away from his body, and the crowd saw that and knocked it away and jumped on top of it.
So you think that Louisville, when you left here after they got routed by Notre Dame, you had positive things to say. I frankly didn't see it. You were right. They ended up as an 8-win team. Your impression after this loss will drop to 1-1, and I don't want to believe.
I like the offense. I think the offense still has a chance to obviously do great things with Malik Cunningham, but I don't know about the defense. They really made some mistakes tonight, and they've got to go back to the drawing board and clean that up. And you and I get a chance to see him next week when we go down to Miami and they take on Florida State.
Okay, in a nutshell, we woke up early, got some yard work done, then we went picked up some wings, and then we sat down to enjoy a little football. The Hurricanes won.
Yes, sir.
The Hurricanes
Already
won. Woo!
Told y'all, we weren't playing with y'all this year. Yes, sir.
But anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Hit the notification bell, you'll be notified every time we upload a new vlog. And please give our video a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate a thumbs up on our video.
Only if you really like it. If you don't, then hey, you know what it is. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We just starting out. Things will get better. And we don't want to bore you to death, but hey, we enjoy what we're doing. Always remember, family over everything. God bless you. Have a great night. Hey, one time for the youth, baby. Say, what's up with that you, baby?
All about the you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.